1. Alright, welcome to the AfrOtaku Podcast, episode 22, the podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and everything else. I'm Mr. Good Guy, aka MGG, and I'm joined here by my co-hosts who will introduce themselves starting right now.
Hey, it's Player 5.
What up, what up, what up? I am Gramps.
Alright, let's get into it. Who has a story time?
Oh, damn, we probably should have thought about that. Huh?
I can probably go over, I guess, two stories.
Okay.
That happened this previous week.
Sure.
The first one, you guys already know a bit about, but I'll get into it in a bit more detail, just to give my perspective on it.
Okay.
I believe it was this past Friday, and I was leaving my apartment and walking over to the complex's clubhouse to get a quick workout on. Mm-hmm. And as I'm crossing this bridge, something told me to look to my right because I saw something in the corner of my eye that just didn't look right. And I look over there and I'm like, what the fuck? Gee, is that an alligator?
Oh, wow.
And sure enough, it had to be probably like 30, 40 feet away from me, man, just chilling.
The fuck?
Just relaxing in the sun, man. I'm like, oh my fuck, dude, that's a fucking alligator. You telling me I've crossed this bridge at least 50 times, and there's been alligators in this damn pond this whole time? Damn. Oh, hell no.
Did you have a bat?
So,
Did you have a bat?
Come on, bro. Don't leave the house without a bat.
I'm not assaulting any alligator with a bat, bro. I feel like that did not hurt them at all.
Oh, come on, bro. You clearly didn't put enough force behind it.
Here's the crazy thing, though. So, when we moved in here, I always saw, like, near the bridge for the pond that it said, do not feed the alligators. So I was thinking, that's probably just a joke, man. They know niggas out of feeding alligators. There's no alligators in this little ass pond over here.
Yeah.
Sure enough, that motherfucker was just sitting right there, just chilling. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, I gotta start watching my back, not just for people trying to rob me.
Alligators might run out.
Popping out the damn pond, trying to crack at my ankles and shit.
This is what you do. You feed one a steak, and then next time you feed him another steak. The next time you come with a rope, and you feed him one more steak, and then boom, grab his neck, and now you're your pet.
Yeah, now you. And
then you just got a pet alligator that just chill on your lawn and shit.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah, 100%.
Just grab him by the neck.
Yeah, I knew a cousin that did that before.
You want me to baby shake him like Kato did Luffy, huh?
100%, and then hit him with a bat.
so that you know
exactly. It's known that alligators are deathly afraid of bats, bro.
Oh my god.
100%. That's why you never see him at any baseball games. You ever seen an alligator at a baseball game?
I have not.
Exactly. Now what?
Facts. Facts.
Well, the crazy thing is, a couple of my coworkers said that alligators are more afraid of us than we are of them.
Shit.
I'm still gonna call bullshit on that.
Well, they're more afraid of bats than all three of them things.
Damn. I don't know. Maybe alligators are afraid of white people, perhaps, but I know damn well it ain't gonna be afraid of me because they'll be seeing me run from them every time they're near me. So,
whoa.
Yeah.
So they can miss me.
All right, what's worse though? Would you rather see an alligator or a rat?
Alligator.
And we talking about a big ass rat, bro.
Big stupid rat.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's a mouse. I'd rather see an alligator.
Yo,
damn.
check it out. All right. So, would you rather, like, let's say you had a backyard with a pond in it. Would you rather have a pond that got like 2 alligators in it in your backyard, or have like in your house at least 5 big New York rats in that motherfucker? You don't know where they gonna pop out.
Ooh.
But you know
at
they in
any
there,
given time.
You know they in there. And now you hear them clunking through shit.
Oh my god.
That's not even a question for me. I'm not American.
Yeah, going now. I might take the alligators fuck around with that. 5 big ass rats, you don't know, you just be in the middle of sleep, you just the fuck? And then you wake up, that shit is just right there next to you.
What up?
No,
eating on your fingers.
Check it out. I got a friend from college. I can't remember which person told me this, but he was telling me because he's from somewhere in Africa. If I remember which guy, I would remember where he was from.
Yeah, don't be racist.
But he said he was spending the night over his aunt's crib, and he was how guys tend to stay up late with their cousins talking about stupid shit and playing video games and all of that. He said this night they happened to be eating pizza, and I guess they didn't wash their hands before they went to sleep. supposedly they woke up and parts of his cousin's fingernails were all missing.
The fuck?
Because the fucking rat came and started chewing through his shit while he was asleep.
Ugh.
Hell no, bro.
Ugh.
So, yeah. Fuck rats, dude. That's
How the fuck don't you wake up to that, bro?
I don't know, man.
You gotta be used to rats.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be used to it.
Man. That's all I'm saying.
No, niggas don't sleep that.
I do know a nigga that slept heavy. We yelled at this nigga to wake up, and he just wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
We was getting to a point of hitting him, and he still didn't wake up. That's deep sleep.
Disease, bro.
Yeah.
You got something.
That's a
His mom has woken him up, whipping his ass so many times that he's become immune to it.
Damn.
Because, hey, playing back, you know what that shit was like right now.
Yeah, get your ass woke the fuck up.
You sleeping in the crib. You didn't clean the crib when your mama told you to. So she come in and bring the belt and whoop everybody else in the house.
See, but here's the thing, though, bro.
Stop acting like I ain't get whooped, y'all.
Stop
y'all
it.
ain't finna just
He
X.
ain't no whoop.
Y'all ain't finna just X
This
me out
nigga
of
had,
this.
he had buzz
Stop it.
on all his hot dogs.
Stop
bro.
it,
He ain't
niggas.
get
Niggas
whooped.
got whooped, bro. As
That
long as
nigga
you
got
was
talked to.
African immigrant families get whoopings, bro. Stop it.
But you feel
Relax.
me? So, because I knew the ass woman was coming, I'm a light sleeper. When she busts the door open, I'm instantly hopping up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Covering myself with protection.
They
for
sell
whooping.
tools to whip motherfuckers in Africa, dude.
Bro, look, bro. It's cool, bro.
It ain't no free thing. It's not no belt.
Look.
They literally sell a weapon called a cane that is used only to beat the shit out of kids.
We know
that was in my house.
You was chilling, bro. You had buzz on all your hot dogs,
Look, all right.
bro. It's cool.
All I'm saying, niggas got their ass whooped, regardless of who they are, man.
Nah, you did
It
tell me
happened.
about some of your ass whoopings.
Yeah,
I put respect on the ass whoopings.
it's real. Ever had your teeth knocked out for telling time?
Mm-mm.
Wrong?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
What?
All right, then. Thank you. Next. Next.
All right, next story. While I'm working, man, it never ends. So I'm picking up a patient, right? And the guy that I'm working with, he decides to jump with the patient that we had at this moment. He was like, "Yeah, I bet you're gonna be feeling a lot better now that you got Marcus over here picking you up." And from that point, the nurse, who was a heavyset black woman, and another nurse that sits behind a desk, but she decided to come over there, who was also an even larger heavyset black woman, they just started flirting non-stop for the rest of the fucking time that we were there.
With you?
Yes,
course.
man.
Yeah.
Look, bro.
It eventually became sexual harassment at some point where they were just going non-stop.
You suing? We got a case?
We got a case?
I mean, you trying to get this money out?
Yeah,
100.
100%.
What's up? I throw down on the lawyer fees
What's
as
going
long
on,
as you
man?
slide me equal percentage.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Equal percentage.
I'll take 5. I'll take 5%. I ain't a savage.
Yeah, right?
I'm out here looking
I'll take a humble 5% for my services. That's all.
What work did you do?
I'm putting in on the lawyer fees. Whatever. If I put in 5% on lawyer fees, I get 5% back. What up?
If you put in 50% of the lawyer fees,
Then I get 50% back. What's up?
I'll give you 10%.
Bro,
Wow,
now
what the fuck? That type of math is that?
Now I just gotta beat you up, bro. Now you tripping.
Think about it like this.
Hey, bro, if you invest all the money, I'm gonna give you 1.5% back.
What? If the lawyer fees were $1,000, you gotta put in $500, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if I win the case and I get back $10,000,
I want 5,000. What type of business model is this, bro?
Yeah, I'm confused. I wonder where he was trying to sell that to make it go, oh yeah, that makes sense.
What are you about to tell me that's gonna make me be like, yeah, that makes sense?
all right, and you get $2,000 from winning this case. You put down $5,000. You put down $500, and you're getting $2,000 back. You're
Yeah.
winning no matter what.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I'm not winning on the percents game.
Right.
Just a percentage to the lawyer.
Okay, yeah,
How
you
about
pay
you-
that nigga what he owe, and pay me what I owe.
How about we do this?
Came out $1,500 stronger, my dude.
How about we do this? You go half on the lawyer fees, and then win or not, I give you 1% the price of my shoes, bro.
Who's the person that
That's the type of offer he's giving you, bro.
You said what?
Y'all forgot about the person who actually went through this shit.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like you had pain and suffering. We had pain and suffering as well.
So
because we had to hear you talk about it, it's almost like I lived the experience too.
I know, my brother. I feel for you.
We tired of what they doing to black men out here,
you
man.
know, I'm gonna be real with you.
They killing us.
What you need to start doing, bro? You was blessed. All right, you need to start finessing these little old women. And make
that is true.
empire.
You need to get you a sugar mama. Fucking around. You should have got some. And they nurses, so you definitely would have got some bank. You tweaking.
Believe me, I'm working on that. They got a couple rich communities out here where I be dropping a couple patients off. I'll be like, oh, nothing but rich white people over here.
Yeah, that'll shoot your ass first and ask questions later, bro.
This is why
stick with the roads that you used to.
Yeah. Hey, this nigga sending you off, bro. I'm about to tell you exactly how you do this. You gonna go and get some canola oil. You gonna rub yourself down. You feel me?
Like
and then you just gonna run through. You gonna run through these rich old neighborhoods just like shirtless. You know, saying hey to every little old lady that look at
mowing
you.
Lawn. Offer to mow lawns.
Offer them mow lawns. And bro, before the end of the week, you're instantly worth $1 million.
I don't know, bro.
Instantly.
It seemed a little bit.
You worth it. Is what gunshot worth $1 million?
It seemed a little bit slavey to me, though.
I don't give a fuck. You could call him a slave more than all I asked.
It seemed like you're appealing to they like innate racist slave senses
to finesse $1 million.
Yeah. So you might as well go over there singing Negro spirituals while you mowing the lawn too.
Hey, sing that
activate it all the way.
If you finesse $2 million out of it, bet.
So I can do that then.
No, because you ain't know. You can't sing Negro spirituals. You can run through the block, offer the mow lawns if you want, but you can't sing the Negro spirituals. Bro.
Come on, bro, but it adds to it. Without the Negro spiritual, I'm cutting my potential profits down at least 20%.
Let's put it this way: if you would get
what if I just pay you off after that? I give you reparations.
No. I'm gonna tell you.
I reparate you for being able to sing it.
I'll explain. If you were to get $1 million running,
yeah.
You feel me? But then you get $2 million from singing spirituals.
Yeah.
You gotta put all that extra $1 million into the black community.
That's fine. I was gonna put the first $1 million into the black community.
The whole thing.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll negotiate. I'm the black community. I'm a part of it. So if I put it in myself, then I'm good, man.
Look, bro, we gonna get the $1 million out you.
You said what?
We gonna get the $1 million out you.
Wow, so niggas is pulling up to get this $1 million, bro.
So we heard you speaking Negro spirituals.
Hey, bro, I got my papers here. My validation. I got my validation.
You validate parking?
Yeah, man. I gotta get validated to sing the spirituals, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I'm just gonna get an Ancestry.com that proves that I got one person that was here for just a little bit. Maybe went back.
2%.
Hey, got him.
It's gonna be like 100% Sierra Leone. No mixture, nowhere, bro.
Come on, man. All right. So yeah. So sexual harassment and what was the first one? Oh, alligators.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. On to some decent news. You want to start with the Marvel thing first? Since it seemed like it would be pretty quick. It looks like Asian Black Panther is coming. Shang-Chi, I don't know.
Wait, this nigga doing the next Black Panther?
Yeah, he's a new director they hired.
For Black Panther?
No. There's a Asian-led movie that's coming out, a Marvel. Oh, it's just Asian-led. My bad. So I don't know if it's going to be an all-Asian cast like Black Panther, but my guess is it might be their thing.
What Asian nigga are they going?
Oh, Asian-led. I guess they meant because they just called Captain Marvel female-led. Mm-hmm. So they mean it's like main character's an Asian dude. No, main character's an Asian dude because they just call Captain Marvel female-led.
But now I'm wondering what Asian character in Marvel would they bring?
Well, it's called Shang-Chi.
You ever heard of Shang-Chi before?
Oh, Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck
never heard
that
that
is.
Nigga, so
does this mean that this is a good opportunity to invest some stocks in this motherfucker?
And what?
No, I say
Marvel?
sell your Marvel stocks.
Really?
And Shang-Chi.
I think Shang-Chi will bring. I felt like Crazy Rich Asians was there like trying to prove the buying power of the Asian community. So, I mean, shit. Yeah, I think I would invest in it till after this movie or right around the time it was about to come out. It looked like he does flaming nunchucks though, so niggas might feel some type of way about that. Yeah, this thing got flaming nunchucks and kind of looks like Bruce Lee. So, and then this one, he looked like a Native American.
Salty about it, right?
I mean,
like, oh,
it seems like it's gonna be a mixed bag of like, is this nigga racist or not?
Better than fucking.
They gonna have to do
Fist.
a lot. Yeah.
They should just make Iron Fist. Nah, because then niggas gonna be like, why you white?
Try to just make him Asian.
okay, that's legit.
I mean, he seemed like he will like probably have hands, but I mean, it seems like. So I feel like from what I'm reading,
Look,
Marvel
this
has
meme right here explains everything I'm trying to say to y'all. That just popped up. So the meme say, Gramps, it's a picture of some. Actually, it's Daenerys.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, nigga, you don't know that's Daenerys right there?
It's like the MCU could go downhill after Endgame, and you know it. I'm on board with that. I think the MCU is gonna go down fucking hill. Sell your stocks now.
But yeah, I feel like they could go two ways with this movie. Either they could play up on the kung fu stuff, so like make it like a you know, all the kung fu flicks we grow up with, like have it feel inspired by that, or do something completely different and try to go like try to showcase that Asian people have like multiple layers. So it's gonna be something like we never really seen before when it comes to Asian flicks. But I feel like it's either gonna go one of those two ways. Either gonna go what we know, but like in a cooler, more respectable way, or just completely off base, which is like riskier. But it may be better for like from the community standpoint of it, of like if the movie ends up being good and they didn't lean on any of the like, I don't know if they consider it racist or not, but like the tropes of Asian movies, kung fu, like all this other stuff, they don't lean on that, then something else.
It looked like he had kung fu ass niggas, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know how they'll skirt around it.
I mean, I feel like this. I don't know. I think it's different. Whereas, like, when we think of, like, black tropes, it's kind of, like, a little, like, hey, that's not fair.
Yeah, we not
some
smart.
of them are shitty. But, like, Asian tropes are definitely rooted within culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like, oh, what? Asian nigga doing martial arts? Like, well, I mean,
but they did
originate out there. You know what I'm saying?
No, he boxes.
Huh?
He boxes.
See, but then they'd be like, why was
that's
the
a
Asian
joke.
nigga? That's a joke. Like, I don't know. I just feel like since they actually got a culture, I think they tropes are a little more socially acceptable.
Yeah, I just think like for not to like undermine the Asian struggle. If in movies it's a little bit different, but I felt like from a racist stereotype standpoint, there's like the caricatures which are like pretty racist, like the accent, the squinty eye thing, and then there's also like from a like how do you say it, like from a cultural, well not a cultural, but like from a like outside look standpoint, I feel like the stereotypes tend to lend more, and I could be completely wrong on that, I'm not Asian so I don't know, tend to lend more to like being smart and all this other stuff. So I don't know what the counterbalance to that sounds like a bad thing to me, which you wouldn't want to do. So I don't know what they're gonna go for as far as like counteracting that part.
You know what I found, like when I talk with Asian people though, I'd say like they feel that sometimes you get forced into that lane though because of that. So like, oh, if you don't want to be like, you know, good at school, or you don't want to be the quiet kid, if you want to be like the athlete, like Jeremy Lin for example, like, oh, I want to be in NBA, great numbers, but don't nobody fuck with me because I'm Asian.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So like maybe they could take it that type of route, like I want to be this type of person, but niggas not fucking with me because I'm Asian.
But yeah, like they try to give him some shit. Like they could probably play on it too. Like so they could try to like, oh, don't you know? He's like, nah, nigga, I'm the main character, bro. Like, oh, who's gonna hack this computer? And they look at him and he like, what?
Like, oh, who gonna hack this computer? Look at the Asian nigga, just beat that bitch up. What did y'all think I was doing?
But yeah, I mean, I think I'll give it a watch. I don't know, depending on how the trailer comes out. Will depend on whether I felt like I need to see it in theaters or not. But you know, right now I've not been against paying for Marvel movies. Of all the ones that have come out so far, I've never been like, yeah, fuck it, I won't pay for that one. Besides maybe like Venom, but that is not really under their umbrella. And like the Spider-Man movies, I'm done with the urge. Besides into the Spider-Verse, which I wasn't even gonna pay for to begin with, I wouldn't. I'm not paying for this new series. I just don't. It's not bad, but I just don't feel the urge to go.
Yeah.
Shit, I got why. There's too many goddamn Spider-Man movies.
You know what though?
Too many.
I do think MCU as a whole is going to flop over the next like phase, but I've been saying this is that I think one of the the next wave is either going to be anime or
DC?
It could be DC
films. Comeback.
Fuck no, it could be martial arts films, like a just straight up whoop ass kung fu flick.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't go far enough when they had the rise with like the Raid. Because the Raid, I felt like reinvigorated that series because niggas was like, oh shit. And then Ip Man was good too, but yeah. I think Ip Man was
like, I didn't know it would be that impressive coming in an area where nobody was fucking with like kung fu flicks. Oh, yeah. It was just like, we dropping this kung fu flick. It's lit.
Donnie M, man. Those first two movies were decent. That third one was a little, like, with Mike Tyson and all that. I was just like,
take that bitch straight to DVD.
Yeah, right. It felt exactly like the rest of them. I was like, oh, they just felt like they need to make another one, bro. But this went straight to DVD.
Bro, any movie with Mike Tyson in it gonna flop.
Stop. Hangover did well.
3 was doo-doo.
Wasn't he in the first one?
No, he was in the last one. He was in the last Hangover, and that was the worst one.
You sure? I thought he was in the first one.
Was he in the first one?
Yeah.
No, he was only in the one where he got the tattoo. Dude got a tattoo on his face.
I definitely thought that was the first one. My bad. Well.
No, it was the second or third one. You pulling it up?
Yeah, I'm just checking it out. Which one? 2009. The first one is what comes up.
Ooh.
Oh, bro, he was in that one.
You.
He was in that one where they took his tiger and locked it in the shit. You right. They're my Hangover, the only one.
Damn, I could have sworn that was 2 or 3, but okay.
No, I mean, he probably came back for another movie, but I definitely felt like he was in the first one because I read his book and he was talking about how that like platformed his career again. So I'm like, it had to be the first one because it should go down. I mean, sure, it would have got money off the other two, but like,
Mike Tyson funny as hell.
So, yeah.
Well, I would actually be interested in seeing more than after the fall of the Marvel movies. I would actually be interested in seeing some of the video games that I've found to have great stories. I would actually be interested in seeing them.
Like which one?
As movies, if they can make it work.
Like which one in particular would you think?
Well, let's see. For example, if possible, if it was possible for them to make like a Red Dead movie that was actually badass as the games or whatever, I would actually fuck with something like that.
Would you watch a Mass Effect movie?
See, I was thinking about that at first.
They'd have to do it like Bandersnatch.
I'm still sore from the latest video game, so it's like I don't know if I can fuck with it because
the cutscenes was lit, bro. Like real talk, I would watch a Mass Effect movie. I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, I feel like
it's on Sci-Fi.
When Mass Effect Andromeda was coming out, some dude did like a cutscene montage. Yeah, it's like 3 hours long, and bro, I ended up watching that bitch. Like,
I feel like it's basically a sci-fi show. That's my thing about video games is I felt like a lot of the more cinematic video games are really like average movie plots that you hype up more because like you're now in the world. So it's like when you take that experience away and just look at the story itself, you go, oh, this is an average movie plot. But it's like Mass Effect without the decisions. I mean, like I feel like there's definitely a sci-fi movie or a movie on Sci-Fi Channel probably playing right now that almost has the exact same storyline, you know? So it's that like relationship you developed with the characters in the game that I felt like make it stronger. And then when I go to the movie screen, because of the way Mass Effect is, you all had different relationships with each character, right? Like some niggas hated that whatever the dude is, the dude from like the whatever, the crocodile looking dude, whatever the fuck is, yeah, the Krogan. There we go. Like some niggas hated the Krogans. I love the fucking Krogans. That's what I'm saying. I fucking love them niggas. I love their style. But when it translates to the screen, now those two people have different experiences because you gotta like the author's gonna pick a certain way that they want the Krogans to be. But in my game, the Krogans, like I did everything for them niggas. I was like, yeah, no, they did y'all niggas petty. We gonna make sure we like right that wrong.
They didn't do them petty, bro.
They
didn't do them petty,
They
bro.
fucked them over with the kid thing. They sterilized them.
Gonna take out the whole galaxy.
Well, they fucked up by fucking with their world. That was the whole point. It was like they was like basically going to develop normally. Some niggas said, all right, fuck it, let's go see what these Krogans about. And then they advanced them faster than they needed to be. And now they mad about that and like, oh, well, let's just sterilize them motherfuckers. Like, no, y'all fucked them up.
No, bro. It's like, hey, bro, we gonna advance you. And then they started wilding out. I was like, bro, y'all tripping, bro.
Because they wasn't ready to be advanced. That's the whole problem. They tried to play God. They fucked up. Now they mad at the consequences of their actions, bro.
Then they played God, fuck you talking about. Now y'all niggas can't
It's okay. That's okay. My Krogans is straight. And all my plays of the game, the Krogans was good.
Did you let the Geth be free too, shit?
I was about to, yeah. I was trying to find a compromise whole time.
I shut that shit down. Nigga, look, if you haven't learned anything from Mass Effect, bro, like the whole overarching theme of the story is that AI are going to fuck living niggas at the end of the day. So like it may sound good.
What if that shit doesn't make any difference?
I fuck with the guy.
Guys, shut that shit off.
Yeah.
Who?
Damn.
Wow. My nigga Legion was like, hey, save my people. No.
He said no. How Legion feel about you afterwards?
Because you know that somebody's simply going to recreate it however many years in the future, and it's just going to restart the cycle over. But if you synchronize with them, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, I synchronized with them, but them Geth gone. Fuck you mean? Got rid of that. The Geth, bro. Them niggas was my enemy from day one. The Geth killed my homie.
You don't trust robots?
I don't trust robots.
He said, "Fuck you, I don't trust robots for shit, man."
Honestly, I was gonna pick the path of killing the robots, but basically the little homie was like, "Bro, it don't matter. If you kill the robots, they gonna come back. You don't kill the robots, they gonna come back." So I was like, okay, I gotta fuse with you to live. But my character hated robots. Use a robot, I'm killing you. I only fuck with Legion because the story made me.
Yeah, made you fuck with him.
I'd have blew that nigga shit back.
Nah, man. I missed that the dude from 2. I think it was 2 or 3.
Black homie?
The guy who was basically sick the whole game.
Oh, Drell. He was a Drell.
Yeah. He was like a cold ass assassin type dude.
Yeah, that nigga was weak in game.
Come on, man.
He was talking mad shit.
He was though.
In game, he was kind of hard.
See, but like somebody like him translate to the movie screen, he'd be OP.
Be hard. Yeah.
He was like, oh, I fuck with that.
You know,
nigga.
somebody niggas ain't fuck with who was actually pretty lit. Jason, the black nigga from the second one. Exactly. You don't know. But that nigga, telekinesis was strong.
Was he one of the humans? He was like part of your crew?
Yeah.
I ain't fucking none of the humans.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was ready to drop that. I'm like, I'm already human. Fuck, I need you for.
That's because y'all sleep.
Right.
That nigga, he would like levitate the whole battlefield, bro. Like,
I think I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, you kind of meet him early on or whatever. Yeah.
What's all of the humans though?
He was alright.
I had the exact same powers and stuff, so why do I need him?
Oh, so I was in there with my blicky, nigga. I wasn't no powers. I was putting bullets in heads.
Here's the thing: I would throw the singularity, float everybody in the air, and then throw my other one that would basically blow them all up. And it's like I would just do that back and forth. I didn't even need to shoot my gun.
Yeah.
See, I guess it's different because we had different powers. I ain't had superpowers. I had tech and the gun.
And how that translates to the movie screen, back to the movie.
Putting holes in heads, bro.
But no, I don't know much about the Halo story, but I feel like
Halo
it would translate better because Master Chief, to me, when I was playing the games, I didn't really pay attention to the story that much, but Master Chief felt soulless, so I felt like I never really knew who the nigga was anyway.
Could have been a female under there on some shit.
So I felt like if they brought it to the big screen, I don't have no attachment to him. It was more about the moments anyways. Like that first moment when the flood showed up, I was like, the fuck is that? You hear that whoosh, you like, the fuck?
Yeah,
them niggas start running.
Was that in my house?
Yeah, you like them niggas start running up on you. So I feel like that would translate well. And I like the Red Dead idea too, but
I'm gonna admit something real quick. I've never played a single Halo game.
Oh, well, RIP.
You could play like Halo 1 and 2 and get the gist.
Yeah, I mean, I got the story from most of my friends. I was mostly on the multiplayer because I didn't own an Xbox. My friends did, so whenever I went to their house, they was playing Halo, so that's what a nigga did. But I was never in this. I tried once to play it like single player, and that's when I felt like I learned my lesson about trying to play first person shooter single player because I just didn't enjoy the experience. I was just like, oh, that's not fun.
Yo, I got a real question for you.
Yeah,
ain't got shit to do with video games. If some like super high yellow light skinned nigga came up to you, almost white, and then told you can't say nigga because you African. You go me.
I'd be like, what?
What do you say?
I'd be like, what?
He's just like, nah, you can't say nigga around me, bro.
Russell Westbrook, that nigga, and then walked the fuck out.
He said, oh, Russell.
If you don't get that Drake ass out of here, bro.
I'm talking about high yellow. Like,
Fuck did you say?
His hair almost.
You look white.
But he got the nose, though.
He got the nose.
Can't say nigga.
Yeah, he like a Logic ass.
Oh, fuck no. You ain't telling me what I can say and not say. Fuck no. Hell no.
Ooh, that's funny. I'm wondering. You gotta beat that nigga up.
Damn.
Bye, we can move. We can proceed.
That's what I'm saying. Borderline, I have to decide whether I should beat you because you just said it to tell me not to say it. And you looking white right now, nigga. So, fuck you mean? But if you was swole as hell, I'd just say, okay, and walk away.
Okay.
But if you look like Logic, oh yeah, I'm throwing hands. We can throw hands. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
For decent news.
Huh?
I was going to say my last thing for decent news.
Yep.
Actually, no, I lied. Two more things, because I wanted to, fuck it. For starters, let's talk about folks getting their kids into prestigious schools. Well, let me just say it. Rich folks getting their kids into prestigious schools just because they, are able to cheat the system and pay money behind closed doors and so forth. Mm-hmm. And now they're finally getting caught.
Yeah.
In which, even though I'm pretty sure we do this shit all along.
100%.
100%.
What's your opinions on this shit?
I mean, I feel like it's a part of the rich system. You just gotta get your kid into the school and get a degree. Because I felt like we ran into that multiple times with certain students in school where I feel like you not smarter than me, really.
Nope.
But your grades tend to be, on average, better than mine. Or sometimes oddly better than mine. And I felt like that was also true for some of like the exchange students who kind of like got sent here, because I would sit in tests and hear them like cheating in the background. So I'm just
cheating hard.
So I'm kind of just like I'm just like more. I don't know why people are outraged about it, because I felt like if you think about it hard enough, you knew what was happening, and I just like got over it. I got my degree and I'm kind of like, fuck it. I don't know how that necessarily impedes on my ability to get into college. I just felt like it doesn't make it fair anyways. And regardless, like, them getting into college that way, they still have a leg up on me after college because their parents still have the connections to get them whatever job they want. So I feel like even if we like expose this, it's still like, yeah, it still happens. Your parents still have the nepotism and the ability to put you wherever the fuck they want to put you. They just wanted to give you the degree, so you say you had a degree, I guess. Like, I don't really know what the core reason for that is, but I just felt like it didn't change anything about the way rich people send their kids to school and get their kids out of school. In my opinion,
happening because of this, I could see niggas literally developing like college homeschool. Because if you think about it, I don't know why that's not even an option. Just be like, oh, I got money, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna pay these professors to come teach my kid. These same certified professors gonna teach the same curriculum that they get.
And I'm paying them motherfuckers to make sure they get A's on all the tests.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, what was the point? Like, everybody in America who ever been to college has ran into that person that's like, oh, you here because you got bread. Yeah. Like, that's how you got it.
Is it because of maybe the accreditation process?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just like, but then the accreditation
because I think that's crazy. That why don't people just do that?
Who makes the accreditation process? Some niggas with money.
That's true.
It'd be like, hey, how about this?
Just come tomorrow.
They could finesse this just like, oh, I go to the school, I pay a certain amount of money, and now this professor is allowed to teach this class at my home. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I pay my fees. Because, like, for example, I had courses that weren't accessible to everybody else because I played football. And so my schedule didn't match up with when the courses would get taught. So you get this thing, I can't remember what it's called, but basically you get solo lessons with a teacher. Like, so like,
that's decent.
I have credits for like my E&M class, electricity and magnetism class. I didn't take that with other students. I just went to the professor's office 3 times a week whenever we were available to meet, and he just taught me a lesson. I'm like, that same thing can happen, except instead of me going to his office, they just go to a rich nigga house. And like, I feel like that's some shit that's gonna happen, because this is like, come on, bro, we knew this was happening.
Oh. Yo.
Yo, can y'all hear?
Yeah, you good?
Is this bad? Do I gotta change the mic again?
I think that, no, I can't hear y'all well. I think somebody's internet messed up or whatever. I wasn't able to hear y'all for like a whole minute or two.
Oh, okay.
And then it just cut out.
Where'd you leave off at?
Jamal was talking about the idea of homeschooling.
Yeah. So he was just saying he doesn't know why they don't homeschool kids.
Yeah, why don't they just do that?
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is just some giant waste of finesse. That is like, come on, bro. We know y'all got the money. We know y'all run the shits. Yeah. We might as well stop beating around the bush, bro. Yeah, they pay.
You could see all the teacher salary live. So pretty much, if they can even pay them that to teach their homeschool their kids, I'm sure every teacher would just go, yeah, fuck it.
Like what?
Whatever.
George Bush? We really think that nigga?
I'm basically making an extra $200,000, and it's like professors for themselves. Not saying they don't do a lot, because some also do research and all this other stuff. But in general, they have their 2 classes they teach. The TAs take care of the rest. And I'm assuming the TAs take care of the grading. Mm-hmm. They just have to do a couple of extra shit here and there. So I feel like the free time is there if they really wanted to if somebody came there with enough money and was like, hey, homeschool my kid.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, it's definitely possible.
But I mean, I've already been hearing talks of something is going to change about the school system. Because of the fact of the way they're handling loans and all this other bullshit. It's and this is from Gary Vee. He talks about it all the time, where he feels like something's gonna happen. Either we're just gonna lose weight in the school system, but even if you look at it, it's today, sometimes a high school education was enough to get you a decent job. And you probably could be a middle class family with 2 people with high school educations. And today, that's next to impossible. And as we automate more things in the world, we already see smart cars are coming up. They about to replace
taxis.
Taxis and truck drivers. So truck drivers making almost $70K a year. All the motherfuckers about to be out their job as soon as the smart cars get there. So there's that. There's all the automation going on in the restaurant industry. So we already see that, if you have a high school education, it's going to be harder and harder for you to actually get a job. And then now you got to get a college education. But most times that's not even enough to get up there in certain. You still have to go back and get extra degrees. Look, you going back getting an extra degree. Deuce is getting an extra degree. I'm considering getting an extra degree. It's all a part of the bullshit.
Yeah,
so
I feel like the solve to the problem is definitely in the educational system, and I think it's a very quick fix that people don't want to hear, especially because the people that make the choices are well educated. Yeah. And when you're well educated, you think education is the key. Mm-hmm. And as an educator, I can tell you right now, absolutely not. The majority of the shit you learn is 100% useless. I'm sorry that they sent you off, but it's 100% useless. What I teach is useless to most people. Right.
Unless you send them up for more schooling.
Exactly. And that's my thing. I'm hey, there should definitely be tracks. We should separate things into tracks. Now, I'm starting to think there can be 3 tracks. Higher education, meaning that you are going on the path we are on now, where it's leading you to prepare for college. Because you're about to do something that takes 8 some years, being a doctor, hella years to do. Right. Higher education. Then I think we should just go ahead and just do a technical sciences path. Hey bro, after you get out of 8th grade, nigga, you ain't doing nothing but programming, learning computer, shit that, because that's the wave. That's what's gonna run the world. Yeah. And then the last one would be what do you call it, vocational skills. Yeah. Hey bro, straight out of 8th grade, bro, fuck going to 4 years of high school that's teaching you nothing. Yeah. Just start busting these hammers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's the thing. So actually, when my dad went to school, he was talking about his school is basically that. I don't know if that's mirroring the British system, so the British system also follows that. But he went to boarding school, and growing up, what happens is you take a certain test, and depending on how you do on those tests, you then map to either a more liberal arts focused or a more math and science focused, and then they start building you from there. But I mean, yours just spread fans out into trades, but I think that's makes sense. I would just argue that we should probably add a track for art motherfuckers. That's all. Because I think that if from 8th grade to before college, if you say, okay, I want art, and you spend that time doing the art, I felt like that will get you more or less to the level you need, rather than going I found out I want to do art at the end of high school, so now I'm going to waste money going to a college that's gonna charge me way more to do like a 4-year of just like what am I trying to hone my art?
pushback on that is that I do not believe, and I know some people don't be mad, I do not believe that we should fund art education as far as like government wise or like state wise. Hell no. I think that we can put art in there as in each different path. You need to take like 2 years of arts classes. You get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, bro, I took this or whatever.
But what if art encompasses journalism and like the fact finding pieces that come with journalism?
I'm fine with that.
You would think that then you would support an arts education. You still wouldn't.
I still wouldn't.
You still think that something should be separate?
Yeah, that's something that's like, okay, now after you went through your school and your high school thing that was like tracked, like either you was, higher education, technological sciences, or vocational. Yeah. All right, if you decide at this point you want to go to a art school, do you, bro? You grown now. That's it. Because like when I look on Facebook and there be hella people, everybody know hella people on Facebook like, man, college was the biggest scam of my life. Woo woo. Yeah. I'm $100,000 in debt. I still work at Burger King. Woo woo. All them niggas are
medicine
art degrees. What about medicine?
Forgot about that. That's not in.
That would be higher education.
You can argue. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you need anything that you need
to go to
college to do.
You just say higher.
I think you should definitely call it higher education. Okay. And the only reason I wouldn't say like computer science wouldn't go there is because I feel like if you started learning that earlier,
100%. You don't necessarily need college for it. Yeah. You can go to college. You can probably like marry the two and like do higher education if you wanted to. But I totally get you. You do not need that. 4 years of practice is good enough to start in a job.
Yeah, and then people will start working younger, which means maybe our middle class will see a boost, right? People could maybe retire early. That actually wouldn't be good for the economy. We're just gonna keep niggas working.
Yeah, we'll find
out. With the higher age expectancy, people are gonna be retiring later and later.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that. Let me get that immortal pill.
I'm up out of here, boy.
For a little bit.
Get me out at 45.
No, I mean, if I'm able to keep my same, like, youngish health, I do it. But if I'm, like, an old person that just gets to live till 200 as an old person, no, you get me out at 70. I'm cool. No. I'm cool with 70, 80. I'm good.
Like, what you mean 70?
Yeah.
That's not that old. I'm like, yeah.
I'm good,
pretty
bro.
sure all your body functions are slowly dropping off one by one.
Yeah, man. I don't want to wake up,
bro. My high school football coach was 70, and that nigga was still benching 225. There's some 70-year-olds out here that's really getting
out here living.
You get what I'm saying? Yes. So if I'm like that at 70,
he's strong as fuck. Yeah. Like, you don't know everything that's happening inside of his body. You don't know his medical bills.
Yeah.
So what type of shit he might be going through on a day-to-day basis.
I agree with that, but what I'm saying is if you can be at 70, come to work every day and generally enjoy yourself, like I'm sure he dealing with shit, then I feel like that's all right. Once you at that point where you like, bro, I can't live on my own, that's when I'm like, all right, bro, get me out. No, I'm not gonna lie though, I really do enjoy passive knowledge, so I wouldn't mind living just to see shit. Like I would not mind, like even if I couldn't really take care of myself, living long enough to see the first nigga, like first colony on Mars or something like that. Oh damn, I would be okay with that. I enjoy shit like that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think I'd enjoy that, but
hold on, how about this? Would you want to be old as fuck and then live like, for example, the rest of your life in VR, like you completely change who you are and all of that. You live in a completely different world in this VR world.
Oh, so you're talking about St. Junipero?
You're the super duper old guy that can't really do shit.
Yes, sir.
You talking about St. Junipero? That was an episode.
Yeah, that was in Black Mirror.
Damn.
Yeah, but I saw that episode and I was kind of like, I saw both sides of the coin. I saw the people who were like, yeah, just upload me to this never-ending party, and then I saw people just like, you know what? I guess I still kind of believe in religion, or like I'd rather just die like the other people that I'm like close to. So I would say I think it depends more on the connections I made rather than choosing to upload myself or not. Like if most of the people around me uploading themselves, then that's fine. Yeah, because then everyone I know is there. But
if I can choose to unupload,
one person. Probably good to go.
Yeah, if I can choose to be like, all right, y'all, I'm done, take me out, cool. But if they like, no, once you in, bro, I'm good. Because now y'all just made heaven, and I was strictly opposed to that.
Right.
No thanks.
Then there might be that time they upload you, you're still like alive, but something happened to the world, so it's like completely apocalyptic. Now they just got you stuck out here as an old ass man in the apocalypse to die like a regular, like
regular ass nigga.
Yeah, like y'all fucked me up, motherfucker. Fucking lion creature staring you in your face when you get out. Like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, what's your last piece of news?
Oh shit! I completely lost track. All right. Oh yeah. So I'm basically going to put a bit of respect on a different product each time. Basically, something from Kickstarter that I found that is pretty cool, and it's something that might change the game in one way or another. Not completely on some Elon Musk type shit, but something that will have people saying, "Oh wow, I got to get something like that." For example.
Yep.
So the one that I'm choosing, the one that made my eyeballs pop was this one called Pluby. It's an umbrella which is made of basically just one material. Well, not one material, but how should I say this? It's not made of a bunch of small different pieces that come together to make the umbrella function. It's made of this more flexible, almost plastic-like material in which, the biggest issue that we have, for example, in Illinois or Chicago, shall I say, is the damn wind tunnels when you're walking through the building. Mm-hmm. And if it's fucking raining outside and you got your damn umbrella out, and next the wind comes through and flips that bitch inside out and it completely breaks it, and you're like, fuck, now I gotta throw this one away. Or if you open and close your umbrella so many times and next one of those little metal pieces decides to break off on you, and now you got this one little flopping part of your umbrella, that shit just pisses you off every time. I'm thinking that this just might change the game on that, so I'm going to throw some respect on the Plugy.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the video right now, the ad. I didn't get to this point yet. It looks like a regular umbrella. It's probably because I'm also not hearing the words. But
and they also have an endurance test on the Kickstarter website. If you scroll down a bit, you'll see that he has like multiple umbrellas and he's shaking it and doing all this other shit in the wind. Eventually, the rest of the umbrellas break, but that one still maintains its form.
I kind of like how it opens up.
When it bends outward, you can just simply pull it back down and it maintains its regular shape again.
Nice. I mean, something that'll definitely be useful for people who give a fuck about rain like that.
I just throw on a raincoat.
Yeah, I usually just be alright. But I mean, the cities like Seattle where it rains a lot, these are problems that they probably enjoy having. To be honest, if I got any umbrella, I'm still sticking with them ones that kind of cover your whole body that I be seeing a lot of Asian chicks wear. The shit that kind of like dome around you. I'm like, that I kind of fuck with that one because I'm tired of it. Like sometimes I be having my umbrella and it, like I'm not fully in it, so I can feel like the water hitting my backpack or some shit like that. That I hate. So when they fix that, which they already have with them dome umbrellas, that's my upgrade.
I don't know because you still gonna get fucked up in your legs, man. You're gonna eventually start wearing one of those full body little rain suits like some of these folks do.
Oh, like the yellow joints with the hat.
A poncho kind of lit, bro.
Man.
I didn't know they still sell them. No, they still sell them.
You can get those at a gas station.
Where?
On a rainy day, like $2.
Damn, I used a trash bag once.
I mean, it's basically that they sell you a trash bag, but it got a hood and they don't look as long.
I wanted one of them old joints, like the yellow one with the hat. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
The Madeline joint?
Yeah.
You know what?
Or
it's so many people out here. Like I feel like there's people that walk around the hood looking for how black people finesse through like tough situations, and then they just like turn it into marketable.
Yeah.
Somebody like, damn, they just put a trash bag on. It's raining. Bet. And then like make that shit and sell it for like $2 a pop and like making bread.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% true. That I feel like that is true.
Man.
Yeah, they probably found somebody with a fucking sandwich bag and they were texting through their phone or whatever. They were like, word? I bet.
Damn, niggas do that for real?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, let me hurry up turn that into a real thing.
That's already a real thing.
Yeah, it's called Otterbox.
Oh, for real? Otterbox does that?
It's not fucking Otterbox. I believe they got like a hoodie or... I can't remember what I saw, but I saw it in college or whatever. They have some type of product where you can... If it's raining hard as hell outside, you're still able to, do everything on your phone and so forth because of the plastic membrane that it has over it.
Oh, that's lit.
Well, yeah, I just go ahead and get the Samsung joints. You know they waterproof.
Hey.
Go.
All right.
Cut the check.
On to some manga.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna call the segment. Cut the check. Cut the check part of the show.
Hey, that's decent. Cut the check. Pluvy, we see you. On to these manga highlights. Let's start with a Boku no Hero, or should I say Villain no Hero, chapter 220. My Villain Academia.
Boku no Villain.
Yeah. So I guess it was Tomura and them. I don't know if they stole these niggas' base. I didn't really get it.
Yeah, I feel like they walked
ran
in
up on some dudes and started stealing shit from them.
and was like, "Hey, y'all niggas racist. We in your base."
Got it. And they just hate niggas that animal quirk type niggas.
Yeah, mutant.
That's how
that doesn't look like a regular human.
Got it. That was pretty weird. We try to like talk about Snake Homie, and I guess the gist of him, gist of him is I'm not a villain. I'm just doing this for Stain. Like I didn't get this like chapter just confused me a lot of times.
I think I wasn't too confused. Basically, I think I've been wondering this a while. I was like, how much respect people got on mutant quirks, and nobody ever say anything about it. But basically, I think this was his way of saying like, all right, there are scumbags out there that's like racist against mutant quirks, and so he just wanted to develop this nigga character a little bit. Yeah, and I think this is probably foreshadowing Stain coming back.
Hey,
like, because what's really the point of having him put so much respect on Stain name?
Prison Break.
Yeah,
you think they might be training to be able to do a prison break? Because I don't feel like, I understand what their long-term plan is. Because it kind of confused me a bit. Because now it seemed like they have their own arc, and I'm not just talking about the name, but the part that they brought up of basically like teleporting nigga, like bringing Destro over there to like train them. I feel like this
Destro, Giganto Machina.
Yeah, sorry, Giganto Machina to train them. I feel like this isn't. We've seen it before, anyways, because I mean, Muscle Buddy or whatever. But I feel like it's like more real now. Like this is actually what they do. Like he goes out, he's like, oh yeah, well we have this pawn. Like we have these little agents of All for One all spread out throughout Japan, and like as you hit your metrics, like I'll bring up the next one. Okay. Basically, so I'm kind of like, well, what is this?
That was a big hit.
What is this really leading to? Like, I would see like the prison break, but as far as like big mastermind plan goes, all for One is like done. So I mean, it's just world domination, I guess. But like, I don't get it from Tomura's standpoint what that looks like.
His goal, well, Tomura's standpoint is to destabilize the hero society. Okay, which is how I think eventually Stain is gonna kind of be like, oh, we sort of got the same goal, sort of, and might join with them. Although, like, I would kind of be a little disappointed in his character if that happened. But I think that I think he's like, yo, 99% of niggas can't box Giganto Machina. So if y'all can box this nigga, then y'all 99% of niggas not gonna beat y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I think it is. So like, cause how many niggas besides All Might and maybe Endeavor with a gaggle of side niggas with him gonna stop that nigga? Right.
No, Endeavor not stopping him, bro. Endeavor getting smacked to the ground.
Endeavor gotta have a squad of niggas with him.
Yeah, ain't no Flame Blast working on Giganto, especially after we've established this gap. So yeah, I don't know. I felt like he also might have been a nod to someone's. Oh, that part too. But
the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. I feel like he also might have been a nod to another villain or hero, but I don't know who. But I mean, like his character type is like, I could argue like somewhat Bizarro like in terms of like his closeness to All for One, but I don't know. I just felt like they might have been trying to nod at somebody we know, or maybe it's just that his character type is just familiar in general as like the, I just fuck with this nigga so hard type shit. Pause. But yeah, the doctor part at the end. Did we seen his face before? This doctor?
Yeah, it's the doctor that treated Deku. They show him in the background before.
Okay.
Unless they change it up, obviously. But the only doctor we see him fuck with is that same doctor that told Deku he ain't had no quirk. Which is where all the theories of Deku had a quirk, but it got taken type shit came from.
Oh,
but I don't think Deku actually got his quirk taken. I just think that nigga never had a quirk. So the thing is that so this is a long time ago. It's like, man, like I'm talking like this is way deep in the theories forums. So basically, I don't know if you remember, there were like a couple of kids that always showed up in the background with Deku and Bakugo. One had like long fingers and one was a little fat kid with bat wings,
I guess.
So the little fat kid,
there was like 4 of them.
Yeah, the fat kid with bat wings at the end of one of the chapters, said, this nigga was that doctor's grandson.
Oh.
Okay. And then the episode where that Nomu snatched up Deku and he got like them bat wings, he was just saying like the author was like, there's a reason he snatched Deku. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just the flying Nomu that snatched Deku and then Stain killed him. Yeah, like there's a reason he snatched Deku, and so what people got to theorizing is that this
that's
doctor,
his grandson. He did
he pulled be turning niggas into Nomu.
He pulled the the doctor fuck from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about, the nigga that did away his daughter.
Yeah,
so that all these Nomus are actually people.
Oh fuck! But that explains the brains, I guess.
Yeah. And so when they be getting killed, bro, these people that just get captured.
Yo, he's taking it to a fucked up level.
That's what I'm saying. But how do you box
shonen?
If a nigga come with an army of Nomus and he like, yo, these all people.
They had to take All Might out.
Do?
They had to take All Might out. Because All Might couldn't do it. At that moment, All Might be like, huh? They'd take Lumillion out too. He wouldn't be able to. I think the only person who low-key not giving a fuck, actually 2 people. Togedori and Bakugo. They blowing niggas up. Deku the stupid,
You handle Giganto Maki. There's no way you can hurt these. These are boom. He didn't even let me finish his
What you talking about? Togedori with the ice walls on all them hoes, bro. Bakugo, blow these bitches up.
So...
Yeah, you know Deku dumbass. Deku, no, I want to hurt. Okay, move, nigga.
You know, so I thought this whole time he got me good when he was like, oh yeah, he left you this power. I thought he was going to get that nigga all for one. Yeah. But then when he dropped Giganto Maki, I was like, that's power. Yeah. You're right, bro. That's hella power.
But I just felt like he just wasted his toys, bro, because I felt like Muscle Homie was also a gift. I felt like he's had these gifts, but I'm like, bro, you use them so trash. Like I feel like he's going to waste Giganto.
But like you said, it was low level though. Yeah. Like Muscular was a low level gift compared to Giganto Maki.
That's what I'm saying. So he must feel like he leveled up in some sort of intelligence, and the only evidence I saw of that was just the way they were able to get Overhaul. That was it. I felt like there was a lot of strats behind that.
Did you see he did that little karate move and evaporated homeboy head off? No. That was decent. But bro, you get hit by him once you're dead. Like that showed us right there without a shadow of a doubt. He hit him with the whoop whoop shit. Like this nigga been in the gym, bro. He not no hoe.
I'm not saying he a hoe, but I'm talking about from intelligent stretch. Of course he has hands. I don't doubt that he has hands. But I felt like their pull up on getting Overhaul. Also the hero community is probably stupid. They probably made it a little bit too clear that, oh, by the way, we just taking this Yakuza nigga down the street. So it might not have been that hard to find, but I still put respect on the stretch that they used to get him out. Because even though they ran into Sand Homie, which was like his direct counter, they still found a way out of that. No one took a real L. No one got caught. And then they were still able to like fuck this nigga Overhaul up, and just boom, no one found him again.
So this all I gotta say.
It's just that them niggas is broke as hell, which I don't understand.
They ain't got no money. I think all his accounts locked up.
Damn.
If you get booked, bro, they don't just let your money sit. Like,
That offer one Bank of America account closed, bro. You try to go up in there
that nigga trying to swipe that
hoe. People start trying to roll up on him. Then he just saw the security. You know when they be doing the movies where the security, like, they set you up so he starts seeing the niggas. He just ran.
Bro, this is why imagine this nigga at the grocery store. You know how he always scratching on himself trying to get some shit.
Yeah.
They hit him with your card decline. He like, what? Like, oh.
You know, he just slapped that dude
in line. Like, come on.
He just integrated that dude and everybody behind him, bro. And he took them chips.
Yo,
wait, does it work on inanimate objects?
Yeah, anything he touched.
Damn, so he could accidentally scratch some chips, bro. If he grabbing too fast, he gotta grab everything.
That's why he gotta grab
everything. Pinky
like
out, boy. He fancy as hell, nigga. Fancy.
That's why that nigga need that EBT card, bro. These niggas struggling. Eat cat food.
Oh my
shit,
God,
bro. They broke. But okay, but we
except
know.
Dobby. That's why Dobby has dip. Dobby said, "I got missions to do, bro. I'm out of here.
I got that Todoroki money.
Exactly, bro. Angie, swiping them Angie fire cards and
my dad
shit.
got so much money, he don't even care that I'll be swiping.
Exactly. He's like, yo. Every month I seem to lose at least $200.
Whatever. Keep moving. It's probably totally
one of my trash kids.
One of my bitch kids. Broke ass niggas. I guess I gotta feed. Yeah, but you know something? We know they gonna meet. We know the Destro gang and All For One gang gonna box. I see it going this way. I think that Destro shit getting hyped up, these niggas gonna clap them.
Easy?
I think it's the red herring.
Ooh.
It's like, oh yeah, we put respect on their name. Hey, we clap.
Dang, so you telling me you gonna try to choke him and he gonna be like
yeah, he gonna like get up on me.
Oh,
it's gonna be like the Bakugo versus the Class 1B. They hyped her up. Oh, she got let in on recommendation like Todoroki.
Oh, every teacher.
Yeah.
It is My Villain Academia. This is like their little exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think I'm just, you know, they're doing the character development with the villains, which I fuck with. I just don't think Steak Homies was just that interesting. I mean, I get your points on that. But to me right now, I forgot that nigga existed. To be honest, I would rather heard nigga who died with the guns, Magnet Homie, than him.
But he's the only one that didn't get no respect yet, though.
That's true.
So they kind of had to go with him.
Wait, did Ball Buddy get a respect?
But he had a whole arc where he was at least talking.
I guess.
We don't know his background, but like,
I mean, Dobby's a big story point, twice as hilarious, and Evil Chick is just around.
Would y'all say that at this point the author for this is basically at the same level as Oda as far as world building goes?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. I don't even fuck with One Piece like that.
Nah.
And I say no. Because like
to me, it's what he do with it. Yeah.
The world still don't move by itself without the characters. All these actions are very much still related to All For One, Deku, All Might, the string of All Might, All For One characters. Like, we had some shit that was like, hey, some shit went down. Like, if this Destro shit ain't have nothing to do with the League of Supervillains, they was just like, we own something, and they do nothing with nothing, then I'm like, okay. Like, in One Piece,
we just saw a main hero on the screen in the last chapter, and then, like, we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Deku and Bago and Togedori just outshined that nigga, so I felt like, no. Like, besides All For One, and he's a main character is dead, you know, Endeavor is, like, kind of KO'd too, like, we don't have, like, the way I feel, like, about, Admirals or Yonkos, where there's people outside of that main cast, like, Player 5 saying that, like,
that drive the
world. That you just like, oh shit, he showed up. Like, nah, it's still way too focused on the main characters, and I think it's really what he does with it. I felt like his turning point arc, yes, is for right now the first exam, whatever. I felt like that was like his like bring people into the show arc. I don't know if I would argue it's equivalent to like our biggest arcs yet, like in other shows. Like, I don't know if it's depending on what he does from here, it might just be the tuning exams. But I feel like there might be one more thing he got that I will argue is like the true tuning exams for Boku no Hero. Because I don't feel like he's really set the stage yet, in my opinion, for what this manga is. Like, he's done a lot of expected things, but like the points he's bringing up now, the stuff with Twice, like there's some like darker points to this world that I feel like it makes me not feel like I fully get it. Where the tone's changed, like tuning exams, like set the tone for Naruto. Like, yeah, you get it. You think it's just about Naruto and Sasuke, but these other niggas can throw hands too, you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole world. When we saw the 4th Hokage fight, we saw him fight Orochimaru, we go, oh, these niggas ain't that fucking special. That nigga Kakashi ain't that special. But I don't know if I feel like I got that yet from here. I don't feel like any arc has fully, like, told me, like, yeah, this is what I need to expect from Boku no Hero. That's my comment on it.
Okay. I feel like I said, I just don't think there's enough motion in the world as far as like world building goes. Like, he does a good job of world building. I'll put him at a solid 2, but I don't think there's enough motion in the world that's undriven by the main character and the main character's plot. Now, if My Hero Academia Vigilantes was also like confirmed connected to this world, and we like, oh, all this shit that's been going on got some type of connection to other niggas doing shit, then I'm like, okay, you know, that's dope. Because, like, you know, it just feel a little more real in One Piece. Like, what the fuck do Luffy got to do with half the wars and shit that be going down?
Exactly.
That nigga just be a nigga that's like, huh, y'all boxing? Oh, I'm here. You know? Like, but like everything here is almost like a direct relationship to what All Might, Deku, or All for One does.
Yeah.
I got what you're saying. That's legit.
How do you feel about it?
No, so I guess the way that I was thinking of how world building is was more the aspect of your ability to see what other characters are doing without having to see the main characters or any people within the main characters group being shown within that same environment. You know, being able to see other people's perspectives on this and that, and not just simply showing, hey, this is this one feat from this villain. Okay, this is the next person that's going to fight whoever our main hero is.
Right.
Oh, this is this one feat from this next villain, just to show how much stronger they are. All right, now it's time for the main characters to fight. I kind of figured, okay, if it's showing, you know, bits of the struggles of these other characters and how they're trying to develop in the world and so forth, that's how I captured the idea of world building. That's why I brought up this question. I was like, okay, seemed like they're, you know, showing a bit more than just the main character and his or her crew as they develop throughout the story and so forth.
Yeah.
But y'all definitely gave a much better understanding for it, I would say.
I will say that I like agree with you. That's why I put them at like number 2, because they definitely do things that other anime not really fucking with. But I just think One Piece just kind of at another level with the shits. All right.
I got you.
Okay. Any other respect we want to put on Boku no Hero?
Me? No.
Nah.
Alright.
The chapter was, man. I like he got into Makina, though.
I do. I fuck with him. I want to see what they're going to say his powers actually are, though.
Big nigga. That's his quirk. It's called Big Nigga.
I mean, we'll see. That nigga was the size of a mountain, though, right? But it looked like he's smaller in comparison.
Well, not right now, though. I'm guessing he, like, there's something that he probably does that increases his size over time or something.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, he live underground, so eating rocks and shit, so he'll figure it out.
He probably eats niggas.
Nah, I think just rocks, bro.
What if that nigga just like, bro, I eat bricks. The more bricks I eat, I just get bigger.
It might be. Fucking wrong.
So you're basically saying that Red Riot would be his food.
That's his daddy. Red Riot, that's Red Riot daddy.
Ooh.
Stop. I mean, if it is, that's great.
That would be a hell of a theory, though.
Grandpa. I'm going to go Grandpa. I'd argue Grandpa better. I'd love that. I'd love that if they played on, what movie was it? Anyways, if they just played off of, like, you have an integrated family of heroes and villains. I would just be interested to see what that dynamic looks like. Like, oh, well, my great grandfather was like a fucking villain, like a real fucking villain.
I'm gonna say this, bro.
I just said, fuck, I'll be a hero.
I'm gonna put it now. By the end of the series, Ray Riot is gonna be the GOAT for all the hardening heroes.
Now you trying to put respect on this.
No, I ain't never disrespecting him. I just said the nigga got dropped, bro. Look, check it out. Red Riot was gonna be the Rock Lee. You wanna know what saved him from being Rock Lee?
What?
Is that one little line that that Real Still nigga said. He was like, "Oh, hey, bro, I can only get so hard, but you get harder the more you hit." That makes it so that like he has potential infinite hardness. So it's, however strong Bakugo get, that's as hard as he gonna get. He gonna be the GOAT, bro. They gonna like this nigga impenetrable.
So you think he gonna be able to eat like a Bakugo hit?
Like, I
to
think
put respect on his name.
Game, like this anime's about to end.
Yeah.
In 100 episodes, he can take a nuke to the head.
So he gonna All Might smile a Bakugo hit.
He gonna.
that tickle
joint. Yeah. It's gonna be like late game. You can't just bust him. You gonna have to like choke this nigga out or like figure something out.
Rapper gonna try to run up.
He definitely gonna run the runs with Rapper again, bro. Run that shit back
for sure.
Like I remember when you beat me up when I was a little boy.
Oh man, no.
Rematch. It's the rematch, Craig.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna hit you with a brick. These fists.
If he get dropped again, he definitely going down as the Geno Baba of the series.
100%.
Oh man.
See, I'm just so disappointed, man. Like, I hate that some of these great heroes are limited to arcs, bro. Like, a nigga like Fat Gum is somebody I want to see more of.
Oh,
like, with a power like that, that's decent.
He was just in My Hero Vigilantes.
Word?
Yep. Did you bring that up? Because I've been reading My Hero Vigilantes. Yeah. He just showed up. He was helping them niggas fight. Yeah, actually, his power interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I fuck with... It just seems like there's cooler superheroes not at the top level. I seem to be bored with, like, the top 10 that they listed. And I see more interest in, like, these, like, middle heroes. Like, oh, what do you do? Like... Yeah. But we don't get enough. We get, like, a couple of scenes of them. Like, that guy that thanked Bakugo and Togedori. Like, I wish there was, like, at least a couple of villains so we could see him do something. About him. That what?
That
he's the crawler?
Yeah, he's the crawler.
Word? Oh, well, it is prequel, so yeah.
Yeah, that is a year. My Hero Vigilantes is a year before this. So, yeah.
Oh, there's no way it could be a crawler in that. He had to swole up. What the fuck? He had to swole up crazy to be that guy.
I don't know.
In a year?
He had the same.
I don't know what type of school he went to. They dropped him in America Hole just like they did All Might. That's what that was. He's like, hey, crawler, we shipping you to America real quick.
The crawler needs to get one for all, bro. Fuck Mirio. Fuck Deku. The crawler needed to have gotten one for all.
Nah, bro, it's gonna be like some Goblin Slayer shit where they seem like the mains in their own, but then they'll do like I'm sure they've done it in the manga already, like oh, here's a real hero, here's what they do. Because you already said Eraserhead dropped main buddy.
Beat the fuck out of
yeah, so it was like, oh yeah, they look raw, but nah, fam.
Look,
they still some DeVry ass niggas.
They definitely some DeVry niggas, but this is like, it'll be little shit where you see like, oh, hey, the crawler coming up, bro. Because at first he used to be able to move as fast as a bike.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then like towards like what, chapter like 20 or something like that nigga was moving as fast as Ingenium.
Oh wow!
You know, so like that nigga definitely got gains, bro. Like in that bit of time, he went from like scooting to moving. You know what I'm saying?
There's still some education connection ass niggas, bro.
He can stick to walls now. He got a little air blast.
Oh, so he's his Spider-Man then?
Yeah, he definitely Spider-Man.
He's the Spider-Man that he wants.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. So what happened was, because it was when his mom came out, because he had glided, and she was like, yeah, actually when you were a baby, you used to fly around the house, so I kept spanking you every time you would fly, and eventually you forgot you could fly. So like he actually can glide.
So he basically Umbrella Academy his ass.
Yep. I'm like, my nigga Crawler, and Crawler was actually gonna go to apply at UA, but then he decided to go save somebody instead. Like, my nigga a hero, bro. He needs to have one
with
for all.
Education connection.
Sure, yeah. He'd have been the second year.
He's a hero.
You know what'd be lit?
What
if like, actually no, that nigga in college now. So this was hella years ago. Never mind. Yeah, he a buster, bro. At first I thought he was the same age as Bakugo. Then I was like, no, he a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a buster.
Alright.
There you go.
On the Promised Neverland, if I remember what happened correctly in that chapter.
Station.
Yeah, Norman said fuck no. Emma was like, yeah, let's help him. Norman was like, bitch, are you stupid? Fuck no. So I'm glad he finally got unhypnotized by Emma's stupid ideals.
Bruh.
But I'm pretty sure she's gonna fuck the plan up still because she's stupid.
Bruh. So I've been watching the anime.
Yeah.
And it's like bringing back all the new shit to me. Like, even though I seen it, it's so clean to watch it. Like, bro, I forgot like all the shit they went through.
You be forgetting.
When that nigga Norman was like, I'm out this bitch, bro, and climbed to the top and was like, it's a cliff.
Yeah.
I was like, I fell for that nigga. I was like, no, y'all not getting out, bro. Bro, that nigga Norman, I just seen, basically, we just got to the part where Norman gets shipped off.
Oh.
And I was like, bro, to know that he got shipped off and then to know what's going on in the future, I would be done listening to Emma. I'm like, what? Bitch, you know, I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was about to get eaten. I ain't listening to pussy. Ain't eating no more. Yeah. I ain't listening to you.
I'm a survivor. I could get it from Barbara if I want to. Man.
Emma a goofball, bro.
I'm telling you, for real.
Niggas need to really like sit her down. Like, Emma, you're not in the chain of command.
She's like literally crazy. Like as I think about it, I'm just like, wait. So you let the person that got the lowest scores in the group, that just had the drive to get out the place, that like she's the leader, not Ray who had stress. Because Ray asked, like, from when they was trying to leave, that nigga was like, can we just be smart about this? Mm-hmm. Like, can it just be he be like trying to pose, but he's not confrontational, so he just like poses it and hopes that people like will actually think about what he said and realize, oh, that nigga Norman like smart. He like, oh, don't you think it'd be weird if we saved everybody? Don't you think that'd be really hard? Like, we wouldn't survive or have enough food?
You know something?
And she's like, no, we'll figure it out with friendship.
You know something I realized, bro?
That's why I fuck with Gilda, fam.
What did them kids do? Like, saving them kids, have they provided any actual bonus? That, like, would they have been safer?
One of them can do first aid. that is the bonus. That's literally, like, every once in a while they highlight that one other kid besides Don, Gilda, Emma, and Ray can do something that some of the other kids can't.
I bet Don, Gilda, Emma, Ray.
But honestly, the new group of kids that they got could do way more than this group of kids that they had.
Them niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
So they could have left them niggas and just been.
No, the goalie pond niggas, they saved them technically.
No, I'm saying like the original like.
Oh, the original group.
They could have just left them niggas.
100%. I don't think any of them would have died. They should have just got the niggas that was like, all right, in the next couple years, you might die. Like maybe 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year cut off. Like, okay, you will die next year with us. Let's get you out of here because they gonna kill you for sure. But then you other niggas got 2 years. We'll figure some shit out for y'all later.
Hey, Phil, bro. I'd have slid that nigga.
Because I'm sure niggas still got shipped off.
I'd have slipped that nigga Phil the paper and been like, I'm gone, bro.
I'm just saying, y'all don't think niggas got shipped off in this time that they've been gone? I feel like they found a way to ship niggas off. I still feel like they was like, all right, we just gonna get a couple of. We need some of them brains.
Other farms.
Nah, okay.
It was just like, oh damn, there's one farm not producing now.
Oh, well.
We gonna double ship from another farm.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so basically we find out that Musica's blood can give the power to not eat demons. I mean, not need to eat humans. And Emma was like, why don't we just give that blood to everybody? And Norman was like, the rich and powerful people will still be like,
I want to
fuck yeah. I mean, you still a delicacy. He even put it in good terms. He was like, so you're telling me the group of people who think that eating humans is like a delicacy, is the best meat they've ever tasted, you know, it just is so good. You're telling me that just because they don't have to eat them anymore, they're going to stop?
Like,
yeah. He was like, bitch, no.
Emma, you a
so my thing
idiot.
is, I just hate that she's like they call it, I think, a spanner in the works or something like that, where it's just like, it's like a TV tropes term of just like a person who's dare to fuck up a plan. Mm-hmm. Like, that's how Emma's ability is. I can become smarter and greater than Ray or Norman in terms of intelligence and ability when I need to fuck up a plan.
Mm.
That's how I feel. Because I feel like on the rag, she does not have the strats, but I feel like she will come up with a strat to fuck up this plan that Norman has, which I'm like,
I feel like I wish I could just go in that world for a second and be like, yo, Emma, I got a question.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't want to beat women. I take that.
I
back.
mean, shit, equal opportunities, bro. She got hands.
Hey, Gilda, can you slap Emma for me?
I'm like, yo, Emma, I got a question. If some demons came to you and was like, hey, bro, we gonna put all these kids in like a simulation so that they good in the head, but we gonna eat their bodies. So like, you good? You don't gotta save them no more. Would you stop saving them? No, you wouldn't, bitch. So do you think that these niggas gonna stop eating humans just because they don't have to no more? I'm like, you a goofball.
She is.
Bro, what if one real nigga, what if Gilda just come and boom, blow her shit
But
back?
that's the thing, Gilda is actually real. That's what I'm saying. Like, we be making fun of her, but before they left, I don't know if they got to that thing or not, but when Emma was making the decision about who to save, Gilda's the one who challenged that dumbass idea. She was like, so wait, you're telling me we're gonna save everybody? She was like, that's impossible because like this, and this. And then Emma got hit with the and then she was like, all right, we'll just say. That's when she like changed her plan to just saving like that certain group of people. Because she was like, it'd be impossible for all those kids to climb that wall, make it through there and go do this, and this. And then she was just like,
you know what I think they didn't show us some behind the scenes when Gilda used to throw hands on niggas. Gilda be like, this is what we doing. Niggas like, no. And just knock a nigga out. So now niggas know, oh, when Gilda like speak her mind, she don't talk
shut
nothing.
the fuck
She
up.
speak it, bro. Hey, the hands coming soon after. So
what you say? She like the leader of the kids and shit.
fucking Gilda.
That's a good skit right there too. Gilda when Emma and them leave the crib, she just fucking pimping motherfucking kids out here. Like, y'all make them cookies yet? Oh, y'all ain't make them fucking cookies, huh?
Don, like, Gilda, please, what you say, nigga?
I'm sorry. How'd you feel? You said what?
We realized that Emma would not have been the one to blow that shit up. You know, we remember when Gilda was like, "Yeah, if you don't come back,
I'm blow this bitch up.
I'm gonna blow this bitch up." I don't think Emma would have blew that bitch up now.
Of course not. She would have tried to save Yugo's ass like she did, and then what she do when she saved him? Got his ass spilt. R.I.P.
So did she give up yet on her old everybody must live shits?
Who?
Nope.
Emma, because like clearly niggas been dying.
This is her whole point.
Nigga, she wants the demons to survive. What do you mean?
Yeah, she
a fucking clock,
I'm telling you, bro. It's so annoying. Like, and all Norman is trying to be since he came back, he was like, bro, just let me be the main character now. Mm-hmm. I'm like, no, I can't let it go.
What the people want.
I can't let it go. Norman like, come on. I have a better plan. I look cooler. I grew like tall. Niggas think I'm a grown ass man, but I'm the same age as y'all motherfuckers because I don't know. My thinking evolved, bro. My thinking evolved. And then she just like, no, I want to be the main character. I want to do all this stupid shit. He like, all right, bitch, whatever.
Norman.
So if she end up killing this nigga Norman, I don't know, man. I might be close to dropping the series.
Well, if she killed Norman after literally I just watched this bitch almost ruin the whole play. Bro, y'all need to watch it. If you don't watch the anime, watch the episode when Norman was about to get shipped out and she almost let the jig up, bro. Norman looked at her like, I'm about to die for this? And you almost ruined the play. Norman looked like on God, bro. If this nigga like hit puberty and had testicles, he'd have slapped the fuck out of her, bro. Like, he'd have been that nigga that got booked for hitting his girl, but like, I ain't really mean it. Like, that's how much she was tripping. He gave her the full on, like, Russell Westbrook plus Black Mom look like, bitch, what? Why would you do this?
How'd you feel about the chapter, Gramps?
I think I'm just too annoyed with Emma, dude. In all honesty.
Thank you.
I'm finding it hard to enjoy because of Emma.
100%. I 100% agree with that comment.
So, if I had to give it our famous ratings or whatever, I would give it a decent shit. And the only part that brings it up is the fact that we got my boys Norman and Ray trying to speak some facts into it.
Right? I'm just like, what kind of world does she live in? I'm like, all right, cool, Norman. Maybe you wildin' a little bit by all demons, fine. But like, outside of like maybe keeping Musica, That's it. But to be completely honest, even if they keep Musica, Sungju bought that action.
I'm gonna be real here, bro.
Sungju gonna kill all their ass.
I'm gonna be real. Low-key, Norman wrong as fuck. Because, like, this whole thing, Norman, what you fighting for done already happened, bro. The humans done went on to their own world. Y'all niggas was left as a part of the bargain, bro. You meat. You was raised to be meat, bro. So, like, to be like, oh, I'm about to kill all these demons, that's low-key dirt. You low-key in the wrong, bro. You was raised to be food, dog. That's it.
They don't know about the promise, man.
He know, because they know, because we know.
No, they like he don't know what the so another point that Emma had brought up or whatever was like why we can just like run away, like let's just free everybody and run back to the human world. And then he was like, nigga, we don't know if the motherfuckers want us. Why the fuck would we go there? And then she was like I'm just like,
she was like, damn, I didn't think about that.
Her fucking stress things. So I just hope that Ray doesn't support her in this. He already kind of stated, like, I don't agree with anything you saying, but I know that you're the main character. You're going to say stupid shit. So we'll just, like, have this conversation. But I'm like...
funny.
And and there's, like, so many kids that aren't on her side. So I really don't know how the author is going to, like, play this. Because I honestly feel it's a shonen. So Emma's going to get her way. But, like, so many kids are going to die in the process because there's the, I don't know if you made it to Jillian, right? The little girl who upped the blame you on demons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, she's definitely 100% Norman. She like, yo, we killing these motherfucking demons? Let's go, let's get it.
All I know is she was the hardest bitch I've seen in that whole show.
She upped the blame me on them demons. So I'm like, so, I don't know. All them niggas is ready to up the blame me on Emma. So, some humans gonna die behind Emma trying to save everybody, which I'm just like, this is fucking stupid.
I mean, but if you think about it, this is basically a zombie flick. And what would a zombie flick be without a wild human separation? Like, oh, we gotta fight humans now when that ain't what we supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will say this, though. On a positive note, even though apparently the chapter was doo-doo, I would say grab somebody, maybe y'all girls that ain't seen the show or the manga, and then watch the anime with them. When I say however lit the first part of that manga was, the anime is like maybe twice as much that because it had the music and the camera, like that shit fire, bro. That shit lit as hell fire.
I was meaning to tell y'all that a couple weeks ago. I had her watch the first episode and she was like, "Oh shit!"
Fire!
She was like, "I gotta see more."
Oh, got a converter.
And they got what 10 episodes?
Now I gotta try that next.
Per week. She ain't used to that one release per week.
Oh yeah, no, that shit.
And all that. So I was like, you can't just try to fly through it all because you'll be sitting there like, fuck.
Right. Well, plus you don't want to see what happened where we at, which is like, fuck, this shit got doo-doo.
But that's my thing though. If this shit doo-doo. But if they add anime, in the same like anime and like if it's the same director, it might take it from doo-doo to like, oh, it's decent.
No, I honestly feel like it might even be better because like with Attack on Titan, when I caught up, that arc with his dad or uncle or whatever, like Levi's uncle, I thought was trash as fuck. I really didn't enjoy it. Human on human, everyone who watched it in the anime was like, yo, his uncle lit as hell. Like I don't know if they said it was better than the first arc, but everyone really enjoyed that shit, and I thought that was the dumbest part. The human on human shit was long.
Reading it, I was just kind of like, bro, why they waste my time? I kind of want to figure out where the Titans come from,
right?
Because it was like, we learned this shit about
right
Titans.
There in the basement.
And I was like, bro, wait, what? But like in the anime, it was like, oh, this kind of fire. This decent.
Yeah. But all right, any other things on Promised Neverland? If not, we do One Piece out.
Hey,
I'll skip Black Clover.
VIP, my nigga Phil. I always believed in you.
Alright. This nigga now he talking about Red Rider gonna be the greatest and Phil is whatever, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Hey, bro.
Yo, wishy-washy ass.
It wouldn't be called sneak dissing if I was out here telling the truth.
For real. So Queen is stupid on the One Piece 936. She said, "Hey, bro, let's just take these handcuffs off you." I'm like, you can tell that like the world really doesn't know that much about Luffy because that Hao Shogu thing. She's like, "Oh, he got that." Like, I'm like, damn, news really don't spread that fast about what this nigga Luffy got because they really be sleeping on him.
I mean, they know he a supernova. Right?
I mean,
but they know everything about Sanji.
Kaido knocked his ass out.
You said what?
The only thing they know is that Kaido knocked his ass out.
But everybody knows everything about Sanji and Stealth Black, bro.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
They seem like
check it out. The village, you know, all of the people within the village, they know of Soba Man.
Yeah.
Weak ass name, but
X-Drake, the North Blue niggas know about Stealth Black.
Yeah, exactly. Hawkins and
X-Drake
and Law. Yeah, because they're from the North Blue. But they're the only three niggas that know about the Vince Smoke family.
That's true.
I don't think the rest of Kaido's crew know about them like that.
I guess not, but I mean, like, you know, I'm just surprised at the level of celebrity that nigga Sanji family really got for people that really wasn't that great when they entered the story, I guess, in my opinion. But I mean, maybe we haven't seen the North Blue really, so I don't really know how it's structured. It seems to be way more, how would I say, like, I want to argue European, like in nature, because like Law, even though his shit got fucked up, he basically came from like a town of doctors. It just seems like they're more science and techie. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we find out, if we don't already know, that Vegapunk is from like the North Blue. It just seems to be way more advanced than the other blues in the sea, if that makes sense. Like I would argue they go there and it just seems like there's probably skyscrapers or some shit. Niggas living like fairly regular lives, where Luffy comes from seems to be more like rural and island in nature. Like all his journey was just like an island with some rural niggas, you know what I mean? Maybe a house, but like arguably the South, I guess.
I can see that. But
yeah, I mean, I just go ahead.
The only thing that I kind of see against that was when outside of where Luffy and Ace were growing up, there was also that rich town where they had buildings and all of that.
Oh yeah, true. But it was also kind of old style rich buildings too. I thought, unless I'm remembering it wrong.
I don't exactly remember the details, but
yeah,
but what you're saying does make a bit more sense, because you don't really see anywhere near the technology that the Germa had from any other group,
right,
other than maybe Frankie.
Yeah, so they might be the closest to Skypiea. It'd be nice to see. I wish we see more of that, like in terms of the world building, more integration of like, because that shit that they had on Skypiea, I always say this, but like I really fucked with. I was hoping that Usopp would have really like, he integrated into the climate tech, but like I said back then when I was actually watching the anime, they would always show like the end credit scene would always have Usopp with these two guns made out of like the shells, and I was like, that'd be lit as hell if he actually had that, and then he could like low-key impact dial them, so niggas might like try to hit him, and he could just turn that into like a super bullet type shit, like. But it never panned out. But I wish we could see more of that like integration. It's nice that Sanji got it, but it's pretty much being used as a joke in this arc as always. So I'm like, I don't know.
I don't really have anything else to say about this shit, though.
Me either. I'm interested to see the samurai dude, like what he looks like. I don't know if he's gonna be corny.
You talking about Kawamatsu?
Yeah, that and the stuff at the end with Zoro.
Zoro fighting Big Homie.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I was like, it's finally his arc, but that guy didn't look that strong to me. But you know, he might be.
I honestly just think that Zoro's just going to end up recruiting him and whoever is with that guy.
You think he's another samurai?
Say what?
You think he's likely another samurai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either him or somebody that's above him. It's one of the old school samurai that used to work with Kinemon and the rest of the group.
I wouldn't be surprised if he can beat this guy. I'm hoping that there's somebody above him, just because I felt like what we saw with Shuten Maru, like kind of set the standard of what to expect from these guys. So I'm expecting like Kawamatsu, like once he gets freed, that nigga is going to pretty much be the escape plan for Luffy. I thought it was going to be Big Mom, but it looks like once he gets free, he should be more than powerful enough to like at least hold off Queen, if not like you know what I mean? Not kill her necessarily, but like at least, you know, give them enough time to go like, boom, she dropped, we out of here.
Have you heard the theories about Kawamatsu?
Nah, what's the theory? Is he a dragon or something?
People are expecting that he's an otter mink.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Where is that coming from?
Because of his name. I think Kawa means like pond and Matsu is pine. So like river pine or something like that. And then there was something else. I think the when Kinemon was describing all of his old samurai homies.
Yeah.
I'm guessing one of the silhouettes looked something like an otter. I'll have to go back and check it out or whatever. But and then the way he laughs, it's supposedly some Japanese word. I can't remember what. It's like some type of monster or god or something like that.
Yeah.
And suppose it's going to have something to do with like the way his head is shaped or some type of teacup at the top of his head that holds water that's supposed to be like his life source or something like that.
Oh, that's like a kappa.
There we go.
Yeah. His laugh was like
a
pee or something like that.
No, I thought it was like kappa pa 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 pa.
Yeah, or that.
Which is like kappa. So I guess that also supposed to have some type of significance to his character, but yeah, a lot, and basically everybody is expecting that he's an otter. From what I've been seeing all over the place.
Fuck.
Yeah, right?
Usual One Piece shit.
Bring it on.
Yeah. Badass niggas look corny as fuck.
Everybody's a joke.
Typical One Piece shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
They just brought your whole mood down low key.
I mean, a lot of this One Piece shit is bringing my mood down. Like, it's not that this arc is bad. It's just like I'm kind of waiting for us to... I'm not paying enough attention to the people in Wano to, like, care about this whole, like, let's get the band together piece that they doing. And that's, like, every One Piece arc is the same fucking formula. Like, we get there, we set the stage of, like, the niggas who we're gonna have to see, like, boring one-on-one fights with before we get to, like, the ones we care about. Like... You know, Dressrosa. It was like, okay, well, we met the Puppet Soldier, we met the Gladiators, we met all them niggas first, and then it was like, now onto the big battle. We watched all them niggas fight, and then it was like, Luffy battle. Big Mom, it was less so because a smaller group of people were there, but more or less, we had the group of niggas that went there, and then the little half one-on-one fights that happened, and then Luffy versus Dogtooth, and we was over with, so... I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I'm more interested in just seeing who the fuck all these niggas are, getting the understanding of, like, their power level, but I'm just like, none of these people really should actually bow down to Kinemon if we're really being honest with ourselves, because I guarantee that nigga is weaker than all of them at this moment. Maybe at the time they was all around, he was stronger, but now if he is, I would be shocked out my ass that Kinemon is up there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just ready to get to the big fights. Like, we've set the stage.
Well, here's the thing, though. The only thing that we saw from Kinemon, or at least the only thing that we have that we can use to try to compare his power, though, is from Law. Because from what we saw, Law is the only person that he actually you can kind of say probably fought against.
Right.
Because we saw that his body was in multiple pieces over there on the album that I can't think of his name of right now.
But to me,
if we're comparing somebody to Law, who I would assume is stronger than most samurai.
Yeah.
Like, for example, how would you compare Law to Luffy? What would you say he is relative to Luffy?
Because they're supernovas, I would have to say that there should be around the same level, but I don't think Law could beat who Luffy beat, so... I'm just gonna say he's lower. I don't know where to put him. He's stronger than Sanji, but lower than Luffy.
Would you say that he's stronger than Zoro?
I would argue that they might be tied. My whole problem is, like, with Law, what I see is if Law beats anybody, all that proves to me is that Law can use his power on them, which means that they're either at his level or below his level. Because I'm still of the theory, whether it's been confirmed or not, that Law's power only works on people weaker than him, because for somehow, some way, you can probably hockey out of most of the moves. So, like, if you have a strong enough hockey, I feel like the room doesn't work on you. He can't do the same shambles, heart pulls. So, since Kinemon lost by him using his power, that means that he can't be any stronger than Law.
Exactly.
At most,
And my thinking is that I feel like Law would be stronger than most of the samurai on this island.
You mean like Shuten and shit? I don't think so.
That's the thing.
I think it's you're weighing it on his power.
Considering that I would think that he's so close to where Luffy is,
yeah,
I would expect that he's stronger than the rest.
I think you're weighing it on his power, like the fact that like maybe those samurai aren't as used to fighting someone with a power like his, and if it can work on him, that's fine. But I argue that we might meet a samurai that like Law makes a statement of, or that like shuts that down, meaning like it's just that nigga's just too fast. I can't really room before he closed the distance on me. You know what I mean? So it's like, he got in, like, I can't use room on this nigga. Like, I think from a power standpoint, he could probably take out most of those things, but I don't think physical, one-on-one strength, I don't even think Law has that anyways, but I argue that he wouldn't be able to beat them. And just, like, we have to see, because I don't think that Law is of the tier of Jack. And Shutemaru looked like he could go 1-for-1 with Jack, so I don't think Law would be able to beat him. That's just my thought on it. But technically Luffy should be able to beat Jack right now. So I could be wrong on that and Law is actually up there. But we gotta see. Maybe that Gamma Knife move.
Well, I'll just say this thing. Remember that Law would have beaten Doflamingo if he wasn't able to repair his guts using his string power.
Oh, with the Gamma Knife stuff? I see you. I see that.
So that's why I'm like, okay, just because he didn't win against somebody that technically Luffy did beat, I wouldn't say that automatically makes him that so much weaker than Luffy.
Yeah. The weird thing for me on that is just that like I still feel like Doffy is Law's end game. So.
And you don't think that he'll be any stronger afterwards?
Yeah, right. So I just think that like okay, yeah. Sure, he could beat Doffy, but I felt like it's almost like he trained to beat him. You know what I mean? Like, because that was his end game. So it was like, yeah, all the skills I have is like unique. That Gamma Knife was like, I'm sure, specifically developed to take out Doffy. You know what I mean? I'd argue that he thought about it that way.
If he did it on anybody else, they would most likely be dead.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like he made by default, he ended up making like an OP move, but like. It's still, I just still need that question answered, and I think it'll be easier to have a conversation about Law. It's just because Law's power is so broken, he can beat people that he's weaker than just based off of the power that he has. You know what I mean? Because like I think like 1v1 physical ability to physical ability, Kimo might actually be stronger than Law, but he'll never be able to get around the tricks he can pull with room.
Yeah.
That's it. Like so, of 10 out of 10 fights, Law wins all 10 because he can't get out the room shit. But until I see how people get around that, because they didn't really confirm how Doffy, like why he didn't just like beat Doffy with room most of the time. They never confirmed that, so I felt like until I get that answer, then I'll know like, oh, this nigga. Whatever. Because I could argue that even if he could use it on like Yonko level characters, he would never get to that point with Kaido because that nigga would just evaporate him.
Right.
He'd just be too quick. So, we'll see.
Exactly. That's all I got.
Alright. On to MVP of the week.
Who wants to go first?
It's a pretty slow set of chapters. I don't know if I want to give it to Gato Maki no or not. I'm gonna give it to Norma and Ray for shutting Emma bitch ass down.
I'm giving my MVP to Leapfrog. You know what? I'm gonna take time to learn his name. What's his name?
I don't know what his name is. Leapfrog, bro.
Damn, bro. Nah, he earned the name.
Till he win a match, we don't know his name, bro. Till he win.
He earned him a little name. I guarantee you, before this series is over, he gonna get a he gonna get a eye flare.
No way.
Cause bro, he had a spark of one. He had a spark.
He had a spark come up
in the anime. I don't know if y'all peeped it, bro. It was like a little spark, and then he had that aura, bro. I was like, wait, is he gonna he had a spark, dog. It was when he was like, yeah, bro, like I can't go for letting all these niggas fight for me, and then he was like talking about like, you know, Hinamaru, he's like, that nigga little like me, he had a little spark. Yeah. And then that was it, bro. But it's coming, bro. It's coming. I gotta give it to him. That nigga's like, I don't give no fuck about what niggas think about me. I want the dub. Leapfrog get it. I gotta learn his name. That nigga real
one. Okay, I think I'm gonna give I'm gonna give it to Julie.
Who?
Did I say it right? No, Pluby.
Oh, the umbrella shit. This nigga, hey, cut the check. This nigga, it's always selling something.
So the reason I do this is because this is low key the type of umbrella I've been asking for since probably college or whatever. I was like, how the hell have we gone so far with technology, but we still can't make a fucking umbrella that won't break in the damn wind?
No, so you saying you never had no?
You the real MVP.
Kai Mitsuhashi.
That's his name, Kai? With a name like that, you gotta be OP at some point.
K-E-I, is it K or Kai?
K-E-I? K.
K-E-I. K?
Yeah, K-E-I is K. K-A-I is Kai.
Okay.
It's Mitsuhashi K, right?
K Mitsuhashi, yeah.
Yeah. That is his name. So you're giving it to Leapfrog.
Mitsuhashi, bro. Put some
Chiharu no Sumo, bro.
Yeah. That nigga, he the GOAT. Niggas they got the fear from that boy. He only been sumoing for a couple days.
This nigga just be breathing.
10 pounds, man. Taking big niggas out.
He don't need the weight, bro. He got an invisible man fighting for him.
True.
But alright, we done. Catch y'all later.